In today's video, I'll be reviewing the Pure 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Foundation and how it wears throughout the day on my oily combination skin while also wearing a mask. If you're new to my channel, what's up? My name is Ashley. I upload beauty, fashion, and lifestyle videos Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 12 p.m. So if you like this content, consider subscribing and let's get into today's video. This foundation is from Pure Cosmetics. This is the 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Foundation. This here has 39 shades. You can find this at Ulta or online, and it retails for $36. I'm going to go ahead and read the description here of what it claims to do. I'm reading it off the Ulta website. So it says, redefine complexion perfection with Pure's groundbreaking longwear foundation and concealer. 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie longwear foundation and concealer. Formulated to instantly mask blemishes and imperfections, leaving behind a natural skin-like finish. This multi-purpose complexion miracle serves as both a foundation and concealer with a unique dual applicator component for quick and easy application. Conceals blemishes, dark spots, and imperfections with the targeted doe foot applicator or achieve flawless all-over coverage with the pump. Packed with skin-loving ingredients, this longwear formula helps protect skin against environmental stressors like pollution and high-energy visible blue light for a healthier-looking complexion. So it has key ingredients and benefits. It says energy complexion, a combination of ginseng, green tea, and vitamin B that helps boost the skin's natural metabolism and rejuvenate the skin's appearance. Lingonberry extract helps protect skin against abuse caused by high energy visible blue light. Oh my god, I can't even say these words. Provides a protective breathable film on skin to help shield skin from environmental stressors like pollution. Certain complex helps smooth skin and refine skin texture and tone. It is cruelty free, vegan friendly, and gluten free. So all I got from here is that it's supposed to be kind of like a natural finish, and it's supposed to at the same time though cover up your blemishes. So I'm assuming that this is going to be medium to full coverage foundation. Now I'm going to go ahead and see how it applies. I'm going to do half of my face with a sponge and half of my other face with a foundation brush. What I look for a foundation because of my skin concerns is a foundation that's going to help cover my redness, because I do tend to have some redness. Help cover my old acne scars or any blemishes I may have during that time, as well as help minimize the appearance of my pores since I do have large pores. So let's go ahead and see how this foundation applies. Now, I did go ahead and apply primer. I always do when I apply my foundations, unless that for whatever reason I forget, but I'm not going to switch that up. So I ended up using the NYX Bear With Me primer, as well as the e.l.f. Poreless Putty primer. So I do a combination of both. This one I just focus it more like where my nose is and my cheeks right over here. This one I focus it all over. So I'm going to do the left side with the sponge and the right side with a brush. So it does say that you can do either a pump or you can open it up and then you have the wand. So the wand is supposed to be more like if you want to focus on certain areas of your skin. So I'm just going to do it right there and right over here. Or you can, I mean, I'm assuming it should be fine if you like put it on like this. It kind of reminds me of like the Tarte. Doesn't Tarte have a foundation that has like a wand like this? Well, let's see. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys the shade of this foundation. Hello. This is in the shade 7G3, and let's hope and pray that it's the right color for me. So I'm going to go ahead and use my sponge, which is damp a little bit. It's really hard right now during COVID to be able to really like find, especially for new foundations, like make sure you have the right shade, because you can't do any testers. So I don't know if they have like a survey that you can do to like color match you. Okay, I want to say so far it has really good coverage. I think the shade might be just a tad bit light for my personal liking, but I think when I bronze it up, it should be fine. And it's blending out very nicely so far. Let's see. I think I applied a little much. But this is supposed to also help as a concealer, but I'm still going to apply my regular concealer, which is the NARS one that I personally like, the creamy one. But it blended out very nicely and very easily, so I'm actually pretty impressed. Half of my face has foundation, the other half doesn't. And you can tell the difference, at least for sure when it comes to like the redness of my skin. I don't see any patchiness. I kind of just want to like use this to just finish it off, but let's see how it applies with the brush. The foundation brush I'm using is from Morphe. This is the M439 brush. And I'm just going to start on my forehead and make myself come all the way down. But again, I think I applied way too much. I'm not exactly sure if you'll be able to capture this, but I think that overall it looked pretty good. But I will say that on this side, I personally feel like it looks a tad bit cakey with the application of the brush, whether how flawless it looks when I applied it with the sponge. So I'm just going to go over my face with the sponge and see if I can maybe smooth out just a tad bit. But I did see a little bit of texture on this side of my face versus on the other side. The coverage right now is actually pretty good. I'm not mad about that. I don't feel like it's as cakey as other foundations have left me. There's just a tad bit of texture, but that's like normal because I do have like texture in my skin. But I think that it's actually pretty good. If anything, I'm just gonna apply a tad bit more on right here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and apply the rest of my makeup and show you guys how everything applied. Now that I applied the rest of my makeup, I can tell you that my face looks pretty flawless. I don't really have any complaint, honestly. Everything looks pretty good. Even like the foundation color, I feel like actually matches my actual skin, so I'm not even mad about that. Actually, I thought it was gonna be a little too light, but now that everything is put together, I think it looks great. I don't see really any cakiness. I mean, it looks great. I always have an issue right here because I have like a really fine line right there, and I tend to get pretty oily around my forehead area. It looks just like natural finish. But I think it looks great, actually. I'm very surprised. So it is currently 8:54 a.m. and I will be checking in with you guys throughout the day to see how this wears. It is currently like 12:15 and I haven't shown you guys what this looks like in natural lighting. Obviously I have to wear a mask. I mean, I'm at work. I'm wearing a cloth mask, by the way. So like this is what it looks like on the inside. So I don't really see makeup on this, really only on like this corner right here, but I can see, I mean, I didn't bring out a mirror, but I can see that I have some makeup removed on my nose, right here on my chin. So that's kind of interesting, but we'll see in a few more hours. So it is currently 4-something p.m. and this is what my face is looking. Sorry, my lips look crazy. But anyways, I do have a mirror here. So it's interesting because when I see myself here, especially in different lighting, for example, right here, I do feel like I look a bit oily, at least from what I'm viewing here on my screen. But when I look at the mirror, it doesn't look that oily, but I do definitely have some shine. I have some shine going on right here, which is interesting. And I have some on my forehead and my nose. Super caked up. I mean, come on. So I have some cakiness going around my chin, my lines around my mouth, and yeah, I mean, not my fave right now, but we'll see. Let's continue. So sorry in advance for the quality. I'm in the restroom and one of the lights are out, but I want to do a quick check-in because it's basically going to be 6 p.m. right now. And I do have a mirror here with me, but with this lighting, my makeup looks okay. As you can see though, my forehead is shining bright like a diamond. Like for real, shining bright like a diamond. But I had to wear a mask for work throughout this whole time. I'm trying to see if you guys can, if I do like this is just horrible. But this lighting, it doesn't look too bad. But there is some, you know, my makeup got removed a little bit on my nose and stuff, and my forehead, just can't get over how oily my forehead looks. But I'm gonna drive home and then I'm gonna do my final check-in in a few hours. So I decided to go ahead and just treat myself. I know I said I was gonna go ahead and like go home and show you guys like the final look and stuff, which I am, but I'm a little hungry, so I wanted to share this place with you guys. If you guys live in Southgate and Linwood, I think there's actually a location in Linwood, but they close really early and this one closes late, which benefits me. So I'm currently in Cerritos and I came to Mochi Nut, which is where they make these amazing donuts, which I have to start recording and turn the camera. Apple, you need to change that. How is it that you can't let me like flip it while I'm filming? But These are amazing and so good. And I've been doing this thing where I like to try like new places. About maybe 3 weeks ago or so, or maybe like 2 weeks ago, me and my friend Tatiana, we ate ramen. I think I ate ramen like once upon a time, and I can't remember when. And that was really like the first time that I actually remember and I actually really like tried ramen. And there's a ramen place right here by Mochina, and I was like, you know what? Kind of in the mood for like a nice little broth, you know? So I decided to order from this new place. I've been into trying new places, new foods, and things like that. But let me show you these little like donuts. It comes in a cute little box like this. I don't even know why the light turned on. I swear I did not turn them on, but it benefits me. Look, I already ate one. So this is so they change their flavors every so often. So like this is a watermelon one, this is the s'mores, that's the pecan, and that's supposed to be taro with, I guess, a Captain Crunch on it. I didn't expect that. And I don't know how you say this, but like yuzu or something like that. And it looks like it has pieces of almond on top. So bomb. They're so freaking good. The only thing about these donuts though is that you have to buy half a dozen or a dozen. So definitely bring a friend, or at least buy 6. Try them out, you know. So now I'm just gonna wait for my ramen to eat, and then I'll show y'all what it looks like. All right, well, I'm having a hard time staying up because I am physically and mentally tired. But it is currently 9:16 p.m. So I've had this foundation on for approximately 12 hours total. And obviously I feel like you can see that I'm looking like a crazy person. So let me go ahead and zoom in so you guys can really see the stuff. Now that I have you all up and close, you can see that I'm an oily mess, like specifically my forehead. Like, oh my, I can cook an egg with all that oil on my face right now, dude. But, I mean, I don't really feel like it really interrupted too much, like, the makeup here. Like, you know, my bronzer is still pretty much intact, as well as my blush. But the cakiness is there. I mean, you can see that I've removed, like, the makeup around my nose, some around my chin, and, yeah. I mean, it's 12 hours worth, and I just feel gross. Honestly, I feel like I've had other foundations that lasted me a little bit better, personally. But I did like the way that it applied in the beginning, but I don't like how cakey and, like, oily I look. But at the same time, we live in a generation where we wear masks now. But let's go ahead and unzoom you because I'm getting a little nervous. I honestly believe that I have other foundations that have worked better for me. I understand that I'm wearing a mask and that can really affect the application. It created some cakiness or removed a little bit in some areas. But I do feel like I've used other foundations that have done a better job. But again, I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit mixed, but at the same time, I'm not really like in love with it. I wasn't really super like blown away by the performance versus other foundations that I've tried. But let me know, comment down below, are you planning to get it? Do you have it? What are your opinions? Any tips and tricks? Comment down below. I love to interact with you. I upload beauty, fashion, lifestyle videos Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 12 p.m. So if you like this content, consider subscribing. Hit the bell button to get notified when I upload a new video. You're more than welcome to follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. I do upload exclusive Instagram tutorials once a week, so consider following me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!